What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. As you can tell by the title of this video, I'm gonna kind of give you guys a little rundown as to what happened. Why I went to jail, why I ain't been posting for the last like 5, 6 months, 7 months, whatever the fuck it is that like the last time I posted a video. God damn, this fucking sun still fucks with my eyes and shit real bad. But anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna fucking get down to it real quick with you guys, let you guys know what happened, why I went to jail, all that good shit. Might throw a little fucking story time in there and shit too. It's probably gonna be an extended video. We'll see. I'm trying to just explain it as best I can. I got a badass view of the fucking golf course right here, like right behind my house. Like, look, I don't know if y'all be able to see it or not, but it's the golf course back there. So yeah. So I went to jail because I had a fucking warrant for like a whole year. I was on the run and shit, and I was on fucking felony charges and shit. Like, I fucking picked up 2 batteries on a peace officer, which are 4th degree felonies. I picked up an assault charge, which is a misdemeanor. Fucking assault on a peace officer. Yeah, that's some kind of misdemeanor. Resisting arrest and damage property under $1,000. Anything under $1,000 is a misdemeanor. I think anything above 1,000 is 4th degree felony and up. Just kind of depend on what it is, whatever. I'm not too sure about that. Don't hold me to it, but that's what I'm guessing, right? So anyways, so I was on the run for a year, like, and me and my baby mama, like, we got back together and shit last year, and then right before my son was born, and I really don't know what happened. I don't know, it was like somebody called the cops in on me or some shit, like, I really don't know. But I was in my bed and shit, sleeping or whatever, and I just recently broke my foot, like, probably like a month before that, so like I had a fresh broken fucking foot and shit. Like I had to wear this motherfucker right here for like 3 months or some shit. I broke my foot. You know, the fancy one with the little pump and shit. You release the air right there and shit. But yeah. Anyways, like I just broke my foot and shit. I was just in bed sleeping, whatever, and I come got my ass at like 7, 8 o'clock at night. Back in like November. And I just recently got out too. So, anyways, yeah. So they come and got me and shit. I don't know. Somebody had to turn me in. Like, there's no way they just randomly know where the fuck I'm at. Like, I was gone for a whole year. Like, and they just randomly pop up at a new spot that like I ain't never been before. Like, how the fuck would they know that? So, yeah. I was sleeping and shit, and like I heard footsteps and shit. Like, so I kind of like I woke up a little bit, but like I was asleep with my face covered, you know, with the blanket and shit like over my head, and like I kind of peeked down. And I was like, "What the fuck?" And there's just a bunch of flashlights and fucking guns and shit in my face. There was like 6 cops, and 5 of them had a gun, and then there was another cop in the back that was just kind of like standing there watching everything go down. But like they had the fucking flashlights in my face. They had like 2 fucking ARs, a shotgun, and like 2 pistols on my ass. I was like, "What the fuck?" They're like, "Get on the ground, don't fucking move, da 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 da," whatever. And I was like, all right, shit, hold up. So I fucking take the blanket off. I was like, yo, like I got a broken foot. I fucking pointed at it. I showed them, like with the boot on and shit. And then they're like, I don't give a fuck. Get on the ground. Don't move. And I was like, all right, well, shit, what do you want me to do? Get on the ground? Like, you don't want me to move? Like, what do you want me to do? They're like, all right, get on the fucking ground. Get on your knees. Fucking hands behind your head. So I got down, fucking put my hands behind my head. They fucking put the cuffs on me and shit. They fucking picked me up. And they walked my ass outside. And like, and then they took me to the jail and like in that county for like 3 or 4 days or some shit for like the weekend, and then they extradited me to the city where I'm at now, where I picked up the charges back in 2020. But kind of long story short, what had happened was I went to a party back in 2020 for Memorial Day, and I got drunk as fuck. Like I blew like a 2.0 on the fucking breathalyzer. So I blew over the fucking legal limit, or probably even more than that. I don't remember. But I remember I was at this party. I remember trying to walk home, and then I remember waking up in jail. I don't remember anything between walking home and waking up in jail. I really don't remember what the fuck happened. But yeah, so that shit happened. So yeah, and fucking that was like May, all the way to November of 2020. I was out. I mean, shit, May of 2020 to November of 2021, really. But November of 2020, I was supposed to go to court for my trial and shit, but I didn't know nothing about it. And so, goddamn, my fucking eye hurts. And so, fucking, hey, this shit fucking is gonna fuck me up. This fucking sun's really fucking me up. Hold up, I'm really finna have to put my damn glasses on, yo, because the sun's like, my eyes still ain't adjusted to the fucking sunlight. So yeah, like, I'm wearing glasses inside, don't mind me. But like, that shit really fuck with my eyes bad. Like I just got out, like, I've been locked up for a minute. But anyways, yeah, they finally got my ass after running for like a whole year. From my court date of November 2020 all the way to November 2021, I was running, really. And then I sat there in November all the way to like last month, like March, because it's like April 2nd now. And then they hit me with a plea deal because I was looking at 5.5 years in the fucking DOC, Department of Corrections. If you don't know what that is, it's prison, right? I was looking at like 5.5 years, and I was like, well, fuck, like, you know, and I just had my son like a couple months before, like my son was born in September, and now it's like April. But anyways, like, I was like, damn, like he's gonna grow up and not know who the fuck I am, like, you know? And then I fucking got a hold of my attorney after like 4 months, and then she called and set up a phone call and shit with me so we could talk about what was gonna happen or whatever. And she was like, well, your original plea, so come to find out, they were gonna give me probation regardless, but my maximum penalty, if found guilty on all charges, would have been 5.5 years. So she was like, your original plea, we were gonna get you was 6 months probation, but you ran for a year. We're gonna, they extended it to 18 months, a year and a half. And I was like, shit, all right, probation, cool, shit. She's like, I'll get that sent over as soon as possible. That next day, sometime during the day or whatever, the programs lady comes in. Programs is like somebody's, I don't really know how to explain it, like all the programs and shit that you could participate in while you're locked up, like being in the trustee pod, or if you want to fucking be a part of like a religious group, or just like if you need help with like getting certain shit that, you know, like the CEOs and shit wouldn't bring in for you, like she usually be the one to hit up. And she comes in and she's like, hey, Hall, like that's my last name. She's like, Hall, come here. So I'll walk over there and she's like, here's that plea, whatever. She's like, look through it. Whenever you sign it, give it back to me. I'll send it out, give it to your attorney, and we'll go from there. I was like, all right. So I sat there for like a whole day. I read it a couple times, like word for word. It was like a 6-page deal. And I was showing a couple guys around the pod and shit, and like a bunch of OGs and shit, and like they were like, yeah, bro, just fucking sign that shit. That's a good ass deal right there. Sign that shit and get that hoe out the building. I was like, all right, bet. So I signed that bitch, and like the next day I turned it in. And then it was like a whole month later from the day I signed my plea till I went to court. I didn't even go to trial. I went to a plea and disposition hearing, and that's where they go over your plea and they fucking deny or grant your plea or whatever. And the judge was in there telling me this and that, whatever. They're going all over all my shit. They're telling me a bunch of shit. Like I said, everything happened in between trying to walk home and waking up in jail. Like, they kind of had the police report and everything that happened in between that. And so, you know, I sat there, you know, asked him a couple questions, whatever. I talked to my attorney for a second. We were just trying to, like, she's like, are you all right with this? Like, you gonna be all right with this? I was like, yeah, shit. If I can go home, like, 100%, yeah, I'm gonna sign. Like, I'm really, like, because you could sign it and still not have to accept it, you know? It's just, signing it is acknowledging the fact that this is what they're offering you. So, I mean, if I really wanted to, I could have just been like, all right, I could have signed it, went to that fucking trial, and like, nah, you know, never mind. I don't wanna do the probation. You know, I could have asked for a lesser sentence or whatever it could have been. Um, but they hit me with one charge instead of 5 charges. They hit me with one battery on a peace officer, and that's 4th-degree felony. So now they fucking made my bitch ass fucking a felon and shit. So you know, it's whatever. Like, I'm on felony probation and shit. Until like July of next year. They suspended some of my time and shit for the time that I did sit. I was in that bitch for like 120 days, which is only what, like 4 or 5 months, whatever. Oh man, my fucking eye is fucking with me bad right now. But yeah, they gave me time served and shit. They only knocked off 2 months. Like, I was like, what the fuck? I sat in this motherfucker like 4 or 5 months. I mean, total like 6 months. But they only dropped off, like, knocked off 2 months of my fucking off my probation and shit. I was like, what the fuck? And then, hold up, I gotta sneeze. Fuck. But I was like, you know what, fuck it. I was just, yeah. Like, the judge was like, are you all right with this? You okay with doing the probation? He's like, this is everything you're gonna have to do while on probation, what you can't do. And then he was like, you're gonna check in the next day within like 72 hours. You gotta check in with your PO, and if you don't, then they'll throw out another warrant for you for failure. I don't know what the fuck it would. I don't know what that charge would have been. But anyways, fuck me, man. My fucking eye hurts. So I signed the plea and shit, and the judge signed off on it. My attorney signed off on it. The fucking state signed off on it. So like everybody was like, all right, yeah, you're good to go. So like, I don't know, 10 hours later, I fucking got out. Nah, not 10 hours. It was like, I went to court at like 3. I got out at like 9. So like 6 hours later, I got out and shit. And I've been chilling, shit. I just started working like yesterday at this fucking cheese plant or whatever. And it's like 12-hour shifts or some shit. But like, you get so many days on and so many days off. Like 4 days on, 2 days off, 5 days on, 3 days off, shit like that. But it's cool, you know, it pays all right. I mean, the checks come out to be pretty chunky and shit. You know, it gets you some overtime with the 5 days a week deal. So everything adds up, you know. Shit, I make pretty good money right now, like $15 an hour. But whenever I go on like full time, because I'm through like a staffing company at this cheese plant, so they got me the job over here, but then they'll accept me after like 90 days if I do good and like I don't get no write-ups and there's no problems and shit like that. And then the company will sign me up for full time. Yeah, I end up making a little bit more and shit. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. You know, I'm just trying to bounce back. I bought a car last year. Fucking, I don't know, shit fucking went downhill, whatever. I lost the car, went to jail, bounced back. You know, I'm out, like, just time to fucking grind. Like I said, I got a almost 7-month-old son now. I can't live my life for me no more, and that's what I was really doing before. Like, I was just living my life for me. Day by day, I didn't give a fuck if I was gonna die today or tomorrow or whatever it could have been. But like now, I said, like, I got my son, so I gotta live for my life for my son and shit, and just kind of be there for him, you know, just be the best that I could possibly be. I mean, I haven't really seen him since I've been out, but I'm working on that shit with the baby mama and everything. You know, we're gonna find time where I can be able to spend a few hours a day with him, you know, every so often and shit. Just kind of do adult thing and co-parent. Like, you know, we're not together no more. It's all good and shit. Like, we were whole ass engaged or whatever before I got arrested or whatever, but I guess she just couldn't hold it down, be a real one. on that part. But it's all good. Like, I'm not throwing shots at her. I'm not throwing no shade. Like, I appreciate her for fucking putting her body and her life at risk, giving birth to my son, and like just being there for her for like 4 days in the hospital. Like, it was an experience, dude. Like, it's crazy to see how fast like life can change, and like just how fast life goes. Like, I mean, really, like when you constantly like doing shit, like I don't know, like just every day goes by fast for me. Like, it's just life moves fast, y'all. So like, really, like if you got kids or grandkids or whatever, like just fucking enjoy it and appreciate every single moment you can get with them kids, because you just never know. Like, shit could really, it could get bad for you. Shit, you could be in my situation. You fucking go get locked up. You can spend so many years, or fucking you can get a life sentence or whatever. Like, and then your kids grow up and you don't got them no more and shit. So it is what it is. My fucking eye, bro. This shit fucking. I think I got something in my eye, yo. Probably got an eyelash on that bitch, to be honest. I've been rubbing the hoe for a minute. But yeah, if you guys got any questions, if y'all want story time, I'll be sat in that bitch for a little bit. If y'all want to hear some stories and shit, I got a bunch of crazy stories I could tell y'all, like some real ass shit that happened in jail. If y'all want to know about that, hit that subscribe button. Fucking comment down below what you want to, like, just comment, like, you want to hear a story or whatever. Like, story time, just comment story time at the bottom of this video. And I'll just throw out some fucking some videos and shit over the next few weeks or whatever. Kind of let you guys know what I went through, my experiences and shit in jail. I was all around that jail. I was different pods and shit, moving around, fucking kicking it with everybody, just having a good time, like, And shit got real though, like it really did at certain points, and like I really kind of want to tell those stories, from from my point of view, my opinions and shit. Like, if you disagree with it, I really don't give a fuck, because it's what I went through and what I lived through. And you could disagree and be like, oh, well, that don't happen in jail, or that don't really. Shut the fuck up, because you might have been locked up over there or whatever, but like you weren't there, you weren't in my shoes, you weren't fucking chained up and shackled every time you got moved around in the fucking jail. Like, it's just, you fucking, I'm gonna tell my story how I seen it and how I experienced it. If you guys disagree with it, oh well, like that's on you. It's real shit. Like, I'm not gonna lie about none of this shit that I went through, because that's some real ass shit. So anyways, I hope you guys like this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button, and like I said, comment down below the 2 words story time, and I will fucking try and get those out as quick as I can. Like I said, I started working shit, so I'll try and go based off my work schedule and the days I got off, see if I could throw out a couple minutes of my day to fucking drop a video for you guys, whatever it might be. So yeah, anyways, I hope you guys liked the video, and thanks for watching. Deuces.